una política en opinions. Hay una política en opinions. Sono dato un po' la politica en opinions. Sono dato un po' la politica en opinions. Hay una política en opinions. Hay una política en opinions. Hay una política en opinions.
Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Unpopular Opinion. I am your host, Miss Shawan Burns, and we do have our co-producer in the studio, super producer. Today, we are going to discuss DABRAT and her so-called, we could say so-called, quote unquote, estranged wife. There's been rumors out in the rumor mill that DABRAT and Judy is no longer together. And if you know anything about their relationship, they conceived a child through in vitro fertilization. And DABRAT carried this child full term and birthed this child. And now there rumors will say that they're in a custody battle. So I feel like their relationship is probably over with. I'm not for sure. I'm
Let
rooting
me get
for
up
them.
here, child.
I'm rooting for them, but what do you feel about it, super producer? What do you feel about the
I feel like
Brat?
they need to take us out the group chat because because we all know how these relationships go.
Hmm.
You're out here, relationships are relationships. They're hard.
Hmm.
People go through things. Sometimes see that people make up with each other.
Okay.
So I feel like don't put me in the group chat until y'all at the courthouse. Don't keep
Don't
me
say.
out the group chat because it's like it's almost like when when you have a spouse in your family and then you tell one person in your family that y'all got an argument and the
Hmm.
whole family finds out and then
Hmm.
the family is mad at your spouse
Hmm.
but then
Hmm.
y'all make up. You can't
Hmm.
convince the family at that point that the person is okay. You see what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that person going to have difficulty with the family
Yep.
from that point on. So
Yep.
that's why I feel like, oh, girl, take us out the group chat because if y'all make up, I don't want to have to be like, okay, well, we like her again.
Yeah,
Mm-mm,
we
don't.
oh, she's family now, so we
Okay,
gotta
yeah,
like her. We have to support her.
yeah, no, take us
Yeah.
out. Take me
Us.
out. I don't know. Everybody else can stay in if they want to. Take me out because I don't want to know you
Yeah.
because 3 days later y'all gonna make up and y'all gonna be buying each other cars and y'all gonna be buying each other houses and everything gonna be fine, but you gonna expect us not to be mad at this person.
Right.
So
Right.
yeah, no, take me out of the group chat. I'm okay. You know,
Yeah.
I'm okay not knowing if that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
You know,
And I feel you on that one because, for but maybe I think they relationship probably will end only because lesbians, the lesbian couples, they don't last very long. They last about I think they have a success rate of 25% of all lesbian marriages.
so you feeling so okay, girl? You be having me very much confusion. So
I'm just saying, I'm rooting for her. I'm rooting for specifically for the brat. But
Okay.
the stories I've been hearing about Judy, I think she's dead wrong. How she's doing the brat. I think the brat is like in love with Judy, and Judy just used her.
And see, this is the reason why we need to be taken out of the group chat. Exactly, because I don't know Judy's intentions. One thing I like about Judy, and I'm for Judy, um, is that she has her own money. This was not a money grab. This was not a come up for her, because she already had her own business, her own booming business. She was already a self-made millionaire before she met the brat. So I
Mm-hmm.
feel like, as far as her intentions,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they were proper in this perspective. I feel like your lesbian statistics and your thought process on lesbians is a little dubious, because
What
I
do you
feel
mean?
like
What do you mean?
I feel like marriages are just hard all the way around, whether
Mm-hmm.
it's a LGBTQ plus
Mm-hmm.
or it's a regular marriage. Girl, them things is hard. I'm twice divorced, so
Okay.
for all of you that want to get in the comments and try to comfort me, baby, I have experience. I am an expert. And no, I was not a the person who established or started the divorce in either case. Um, but I know that marriages are hard. And did I do everything right? No.
Okay. I mean,
Because
I don't think anyone says that they've been divorced and they did everything right. Well,
well,
you have to
child,
be not
child,
living on planet
Audacity is on
Earth.
sale. Audacity is on sale at Target, so I do know some people who feel like they was divorced and it wasn't they fault. But I want to be clear here: if you are getting a divorce, some way, somehow, you did something.
Hmm.
Whether you did it intentionally or unintentionally, there is accountability that needs to be taken by both parties.
Yeah,
That's
by
my
both
feeling.
parties. It's not just all one party
Right,
that or one person that's the fault of,
right.
whatever,
Right, but Audacity has been on sale, so it's child. So what I want to do is let the people know, because we're gonna get in and we're gonna talk about this after,
Okay.
because you had the rumor. Did you tell the people the rumor? Because I don't remember if you told them.
Yeah, the rumor of them getting a divorce, right?
Yeah, but why though?
Oh, because Judy was sleeping with a man, and it says to be her ex-husband. That's
Okay,
the
child.
rumor out on the rumor mill.
Okay, so what I
She
want to
want
do.
that dang, that pipe.
Oh my god!
She don't want to be scissored no more.
She can buy a pipe. They're on
She don't
sale.
want she want the real one. She want that
Let's
real
be
thing.
clear, because you can go to right to Adam and
She,
Eve
she want the real.
.com and you can buy any type of pipe fitting you want. But okay,
She
I
want the
digress. I
real.
want to let the
She
people
want that real
know.
thing.
Look at you. I want the people. So listen, viewers. Not only is she a Trump supporter, you see how crazy she is, right? Okay, so it makes sense, right? Now things are making sense. Okay, good.
I'm
Okay,
just saying, we got to be truthful here. Let's be honest. This is the unpopular. That's why I call this the unpopular opinion.
it,
Now,
it,
come
it
on.
definitely is unpopular. But I'm gonna play this video because for
Okay.
people who don't know the Brat's dating history. So we
Okay.
know Judy's dating history. Her she was married and she had kids from that marriage. So she's been in a marriage. But let's get into the Brat's dating history. The clip is about a minute and 45 seconds. So let's see, because this is hilarious. I cannot. I can. Let me make sure. Let me see which one it is first, because this. Okay, it's not that one. Is it this one? Oh yes, this one. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I have to. I had to get the make sure I had the right one. This is hilarious today.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Let me make sure that it's up on the screen. And it is.
Okay.
Because the super producer is the super producer. All right, let's go.
Go ahead, super producer.
Okay.
Hey, 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 what's up, my beautiful people? Today we are going to talk about DABRAT's love life. The rapper and co host on Dish Nation has always been very private about her relationships, but that hasn't stopped the media from snooping around. So let's spill the tea about her ex boyfriends and girlfriends. Yes, you heard that right. DABRAT is bisexual and she has dated a few ladies in her life. Allen Iverson. First on the list, famous professional basketball player Allen Iverson. DABRAT and Allen met in the 90s and they hit it off. But their relationship was short-lived due to Allen's wandering eye. The dude cheated on DABRAT so many times, and that was the reason behind their breakup. But they still remain good friends though. Moving on, DABRAT was rumored to have dated Keisha Spivey, Carrie Ann Steffens, Trina, and David Guest, but she never confirmed anything. It's still a mystery whether she had any romantic relationships with them. Jessica Duparts, March 2020 till present. Jessica is DABRAT's current love and wife. She is an American entrepreneur and the founder of the hair product label Kaleidoscope Hair Products. DABRAT and Jessica were first spotted holding hands in public, and that's when the rumors started, but they didn't confirm their relationship until March 2020. In February 2022, they got married, and since they have been going strong, even expecting a baby together in 2023. Congratulations, ladies! That's it for today, my beautiful people. We hope you enjoyed learning about DABRAT's love life. Don't forget to subscribe.
So,
All right.
you know why this is not going to work.
Let us know why you think this is not going to work, because I'm sure it's going to be hilarious.
It's not going to work because there's no defined roles. Okay, you have Judy. Judy is the woman, I guess, in the relationship. Okay, DABRAT, she's the woman and the man in the relationship. She takes on the more masculine person in the
That's how you
relationship.
feel?
I mean, you wearing the suits.
I think that term, and that, correct me if I'm wrong, because like I said, I'm going to be taking out the group chat. But I think the term is stud. Somebody come in the comments and let me know if I'm correct about DABRAT would be considered the stud, and girl, they going off in these comments about how you're dressed. This makes me laugh.
Because I got a tank top. Don't get mad because you can't wear a tank top, a Fouché.
Okay. Ooh. Oh my god.
Anyway.
So I think that term is called stud.
Oh yeah, that's stud.
So I feel like a kid in school. Go to the next to the next student. Go ahead. Because I don't know if she considers herself the man.
The stud, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay, listen. Reason why I'm saying that, Judy proposed to her, right?
I do believe so.
She proposed to her.
Each other. So they gave each other both rings. They didn't know. I don't think they knew that one was going to do the other. And so they did it to like each other. So it wasn't like, one person did it. They proposed to each other in separate sort of like surprises.
Okay. So there's no defined roles in their relationship. And I think that's why it's going to end. I'm rooting for them, but I don't think it's going to end good. I think they're just going to, end up dissolving this marriage because, like I said, statistically, they have a very low success rate.
Now, let me be the twice divorced person that I am. What if not having a role is what is kind of helping them, because then
You
you don't
can't.
have to
It doesn't
worry
work.
about
It doesn't work though.
who's responsible for what. It's a team effort. It's actually a team effort.
It is a team effort, but in a team, you always have a defined role in the team.
Is that right? Because listen, the 2 marriages I've been in,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
baby, even when I said, okay, you're the man, you take care of that, how come it never seems to get done? Sometimes because the woman is always you always end up doing it. So I feel like what okay, so why should I hold you in higher regard than myself if every time I turn around I gotta get the
I
task
gotta
done?
I gotta pick up the slack.
I'm just
Well, I,
saying.
I I think that's more on the man, the person, that particular person that you chose, not necessarily a whole, I guess,
So now you
view
insulting me,
of the
Shawan, and
men.
saying I don't know
Period.
how to choose people because
Well, in a nice way, maybe you chose the wrong person.
wait a minute. You could have told me this in private. You
I
didn't have
told
to
you
tell
this.
me
You
in
forced
front
my
of the
hand. You
people.
forced you forced my hand. We talking about this, but I'm divorced too, and I could say the same thing that you're saying. I could remember my ex-husband. He's so immature, and I thought he would be different, us being married, but he depended on his mama for everything, and I was like,
That was
Negro, when are you gonna pull, like Republicans say, pull yourself by the bootstraps and man up? Like, come on. Like, even he had suspended
so
license at
what you
one
saying was
time.
he was a Democrat. Now
Yeah,
now we about to
Democrat. He probably do
now
vote
we about
Democrat.
to
I'm
now
not.
we about to get in it. Now we about to get in it now. The
No,
insults
but
finna stop.
taking politics out of it. But I could see, when you it all depends on that particular man that you chose. But in any relationship that's sustainable and successful, you always have to define the roles of that said relationship.
Even if one person don't do their role. Child, this is sad.
Well, that's when you got to lay down the law. I mean, me and
John,
my
go. No,
husband.
I'm not a Trump supporter. No, I'm not. You missed that episode. You can go back and watch the
Yeah,
last
you can
2
go back.
episodes. Okay, that
You
will
can
let
go
you know.
back and watch that.
That will let
John,
you know who the
John, John.
loser is and who the winner is. But I digress. Go ahead.
Cut it out. Look at you. Cut it out. You're about to start another debate.
Go ahead and start yelling. They eating cats. They eating
they, they eating cats and dogs and ducks. Hide your ducks. They eating the ducks.
Good morning, Lady Roberts. Good morning, John Galt. And I don't even know who this person. You have some great followers because they are definitely interesting. They have me very much confusion. I'm telling
Very
you.
much
But
confusion.
they listen, they don't play about you. Okay. They don't play about you. But
Oh
anywho,
yeah.
okay, so you thinking defining roles.
Yeah,
You need
defining
to
roles, I think that leads to a more successful relationship. And I'm just saying off my what I look at. All my friends are married. I have a friend, she's been married for 25 years. Um, well, actually, we're the new couple, like the youngest couple, and we've been married for 11 years.
okay.
But they have specific defined roles, and I'm not talking about, wash the dishes and do the laundry. No,
So you
defined
don't feel like
roles.
the Brad and Judy have specific defined roles? I feel like they have specific defined roles.
Well, what I was getting at is because I watched this one video where Judy was giving the brat. They got in an argument at the airport. They were saying that they got in a spat because the brat was trying to pull the baby out the car and out the car seat, and Judy got mad at the brat trying to pull the baby out the car seat like she didn't know what she was doing. And it's like, okay, and that's a
Now
little instance.
let's be fair.
Okay.
Let's not do this because Judy actually has had children.
Yeah.
So she has older children, and she's
Yes.
actually a grandmother too.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
The brat, let's be fair,
She's never
she
had any children.
and she was so green about everything. Child,
Well, yeah, it's
she
all
made
about
me
learning
feel
though.
she made me ask a few questions about her level of understanding.
Of raising kids or raising a
Right,
baby.
right.
I think I believe Judy, even though I hear Judy didn't raise her kids. That's what I heard. She didn't have a direct hand in raising her kids. But I feel like if you're in a relationship, you should be giving a person grace. To learn those things. If you're a couple, she knew the brat was green in that particular department. She should have been given her grace. And of course, the brat is going to feel some type of way because she's like, I carried this child 9 months. You don't even trust me to bring the baby out the car seat.
Some of the
And then
questions
you're
that she
doing
was
this.
asking, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Well, I,
Because I
I
feel like
think
at
that's
some
not
point,
fair for her to do that. I think especially you're in a relationship, it's totally unfair for you to say, I don't trust you with our baby and we live together and we have this relationship. I
so
just
okay,
think
so
think
let's
that's
let's
unfair.
let's say this. Okay, so let's say we have the traditional marriage,
Mm-hmm.
and you have one person who came, which was the wife that came into the marriage with children. Because I have been in this scenario. My second husband didn't have any children,
Okay.
and I did already. I had one,
Okay.
and then we had a child together, and he
Mm-hmm.
didn't know anything about changing diapers, when a baby gets sick, what to do, even how to get him in a car seat or out of the car seat. So I had to show him all of those things.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't you I mean, at sometimes, and my kids were all preemies, so they were
Mm-hmm.
like this big.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
I would be so nervous that I would just be like, no, I'll do it. You know,
Well,
so
that's a mother instinct. Okay,
yeah,
that's
and
a
I don't
mother
think Debrat
instinct.
has any type of mother instincts. To be honest, to be fair, to be honest with you,
Oh,
because
that's kind of mean for you to say that.
is it now
Yeah,
you want to?
because you
But you wanted
carried
to
your
let Donald
children,
Trump say we was eating cats and dogs.
but they were.
We're not gonna do
They,
this today.
they were
Anyway,
eating cats and dogs. You want me to
anyway,
play that video again? Lady,
I
show
don't
us your
think.
teeth. She was like, mm,
Mm-mm. I don't think that.
mm.
There's something wrong with you, Am. I don't think that was mean. I think that was an observation that a
Observation.
lot of people were having
And they
when
was
they
like,
went
Lord help me.
right
The brat don't know how to hold a baby.
with the questions that she was asking. She was like, "Do they do that?" And I'd be like, "Has she
But
ever
she,
been in a
like I said, to give the brat a little grace, hey, this is new for everyone, or for herself. And then if Judy, isn't Judy a little bit older than the brat? I think she
Uh,
got her by some years, but and she has children already. It's a learning experience. You're not going to do everything right. You're not as a new parent.
well, how does
And
that
I
go
think
when
we're
you have
being
one
too
parent?
judgmental on her because she's in the limelight.
Well, how
Okay,
does that
she's
go when you
filming
have one
this.
person who has experience and one person who doesn't, who clearly
What
doesn't?
you
I
well you
mean,
don't you
you
don't
want
have
to
to make me
experiment
feel
on the baby? You want to let you experiment on the baby for
yeah,
the experience?
okay, I got one for you, super producer.
Okay,
How
I'm
many
just asking
times
questions.
how many times your mama then stuck her nose in your business on how you was raising your child and you was like, oh, I don't, this is unwanted advice.
Lots.
Exactly.
Ask me, do she
Exactly.
still do it?
She probably still do it. That's
And
what
she
parents do.
and ask me, do I ignore her?
And exactly. 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 So I mean, I think Judy, like I said, there's no defined roles. Who's the mother?
Well,
Right, both of
clearly
you guys, we
Jessica
got
is
two
the
mothers.
mother. Clearly
Huh?
Jessica is the mother because she's had children previously before her. So obviously
But
Jessica
you
is the
can't
mother.
just say she's the mother because the brat carried her for 9 months.
And so
Or
surrogates,
carry it's the boy. It's the boy, right?
surrogates carry babies for 9 months and give them away. Who the mother? Ooh,
No,
that was a good
yeah,
question.
that's a good
That was a
that was a good
long.
one because I totally I like that, but you can't take away that the brat is still, she didn't give her baby away. She said, no, this is my baby. I
Well,
impregnated myself to raise this child.
I'm not
It's not the
suggesting,
same as I'm giving my baby away for adoption.
but let's be clear. When they were originally doing this, the
Hmm.
brat was not the one that they were considering carrying the baby. It was Judy, and Judy ended up having some medical
Some medical
complications and couldn't
problems or
do
something
it.
like that. And she
So
wanted that BBL too.
I we way off topic. Take me out that group chat for real.
She wanted a booty. Judy with the booty.
She was already Judy with the booty.
I don't understand why she got a booty then, because
But
she already was already hippie and had a big butt. So, but anyway,
yes, you
that, like you
digress.
said, we off topic.
You,
We staring off on the other
all of these things
direction.
catching
Now
straight
we talking
bullets
about
today.
BBLs.
All of these things catching straight bullets today is crazy. But I just feel like, so I feel like the brat really didn't want to do it. And
So I
so,
see. I think different. I think the brat is really in love, and I think she really wanted the family. I
no,
really
I'm
do
not
think
saying
that.
that she wouldn't do it if Judy couldn't. I'm just
Okay.
saying the conversation, if I was in that relationship, would have always been the brat because she never had any children. You see
Right.
what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
And it
Right.
would have been like for me saying, well, you've never done this. You go ahead and experience it so that you can have that experience, right? I don't feel
Yeah.
like she wanted to do it. It was only a case where Judy wasn't able to do it. You see what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
She
Judy
never
was in.
had the
So she
desire
was
to have
the.
children.
Okay.
And
Okay.
so, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying she never had that desire. And because Judy had already done it, it was something familiar to her. And I felt like the brat was afraid. And you could tell her whole pregnancy, she was afraid. She was afraid of lots of things. When they had that conversation about what was going to happen when it was time to have the baby, that thing cracked me up. Oh my God. And
See, I didn't see that part. I didn't really follow. I only followed a certain part before they got,
well, you
they
should go
got
back.
pregnant.
I think their show is on OWN, and
Okay.
watch just that particular episode so that you can see the conversations that was being had, and then you might understand my comment and not think it's so mean. But I said what I said.
But I carried that same feeling when I was pregnant with my first child. I was like, how the baby gonna get here? That's what I was thinking. Even though I was in the birthing room with my nephew, I was really terrified
Wow.
because I just didn't know. I know your body is designed to do what it's supposed to do, but I was just like,
So
oh
I
my
had all of
God.
the opposite things because my first child was born at 24 weeks.
Okay. So did
And
you get a C-section?
she was only 12 ounces. No. And I had
You had
natural
it,
birth
natural
with no
birth.
epidural because she came in the emergency room
Oh
because
my
it was,
goodness.
it was something that was it just happened.
It happened.
And
Mm-hmm.
so me, myself, I felt like, okay, you carry a child to 9 months, you have the child. So I'm in a state of confusion as to what's going on.
Like,
You
what the
see what
hell is going on? I thought it was
I'm in
gonna
a
be
state of
9 months.
confusion
I'm
as to
not
what's going
prepared
on.
mentally.
That's how I
Like,
felt. That's
whoa, this
right.
baby ain't supposed to be coming.
Like, yeah, I'm like, okay, 9 months. We not there. We not there.
Yeah,
What is
yeah.
happening?
I could see
Baby
you
Seal,
freaking out about
good
that.
morning to you. And we are talking about the brat and the real Judy B. The rumors of their alleged breakup, possibly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Did you want to
Mm-hmm.
go? So Shawan says that it was because Judy allegedly or possibly cheated because she what there's a rap song with 50 Cent where he say he got that magic stick.
I got the magic stick.
I love me some 50 Cent, so you're gonna hear me quote him a lot. I love me some 50 Cent.
Judy
He's the
wanted that pipe
biggest
to
troll.
lay down.
That's it. That's what you said. And I told you that
Judy wanted that magic
I
stick.
told you that at any point in time, the brat could go buy any type of pipe to fit. So we not doing that.
She
So
didn't want
that's what
no
we're talking about this
artificial.
morning.
She didn't want no AI.
And
No AI
Shawan, as usual, she's on the wrong side of the conversation.
I'm not on the wrong
She
side of the
feels
equation.
like
That's what I'm saying.
she feels like they're not gonna work. They're
They're
not
not gonna
going
make
to make.
it.
I said, take us out the group chat because y'all know how these things go. People are
You think they gonna go get back together, or they are together? They never separated.
okay. Let's go to what we going to next so we can help these people out. We're gonna
Okay,
go to
we need to help you out because obviously you confused.
First of all, I am twice divorced. So listen, they might be able to help me out because I ain't been able, as you say, to pick the right.
No, you taking it the wrong way. See, you was
So
I want the
because of
people in the
that,
chat just go back to that conversation. And super the producer forced my hand to say what I
she literally told me, "Girl, you don't know how to pick because you don't know how to
super
pick."
producer forced my hand to say this to her.
No, y'all gonna see how rude she was. Anyway, which is normal because her candidate is Donald Trump, so I ain't surprised. He's over there inflating and telling lies
You got me crying.
because ain't nobody gonna fact check her. Okay, ain't nobody gonna fact check her. We gonna fact check her today though.
I'm literally crying right now. I'm crying.
What you want to go to next? You want to go to, so let me put this out there. And y'all speak up in the comments. I want to put this out there. So do you feel like women, are turning to women because we're emotional beings? And sometimes we need to be emotionally cared for. And sometimes men don't know how to do that. And so there has been a lot of veering or experimenting, I would say, in that area because of that.
I totally agree. I think we are emotional creatures. I always used to say I don't question why a lesbian will be a lesbian because I believe women are very beautiful, number one. And number two, we are so in tune with our emotion. The problem is God didn't design us to be attracted per se in a
Girl,
necessarily
see
household.
now this is where you don't want to go because I'm about to ask some questions gonna blow your mind.
Okay.
So okay, now you brought it there, so we going
Okay.
there.
Okay.
So you said God didn't design this, right? So
Yeah, I don't think
we all
he
know,
designed us to be there
right?
together.
We all know that. Okay, if we're going along with the Bible,
Uh-huh.
it says that God breathed into man, right?
Yes. Yes.
So we all have the breath of God in us, right?
That's correct.
So does he have a gender? Is it
Uh,
making sense that people are experimenting with things because I don't know that God has a gender.
I don't look at it as that way. I think because if you talk about the Quran in biblical sense or even looking at the Bible, they refer to God as a man, but I don't know if he has man working parts. You see what I'm saying? I'm not intelligent enough to say, yeah, God is a man. I was raised to believe that God is a man. But if you want to get scripture based, God breathed the life into man, right? And then he took a rib from the man he formed and made woman.
So you're going based on let's say anatomical parts that were
Yeah.
given
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
each body, but we also in the church and spiritual realm say that you're a spirit. So you're a spirit, you're in a body having an earthly experience. So I mean, does that mean the spirit is gender? What, the spirit is not gender.
Listen, I'm not even. I don't even think about spirit.
You
I'm
don't,
thinking
you
about
don't want to talk about that, Shawan?
this is when we look at this. You know what this is? Let
Yes.
me.
Yeah, the
That's
outlet.
that
The female
female.
yeah.
Yeah, and then you got to get what
Yeah.
goes into there.
Well, that's the male, so the female will hook into that. But that's
Yeah, and if you
that's
put it, they call it male and female, and it's designed to. It's like a puzzle, and it
that's
fits.
for physical purposes. You're more than a physical being. Your mind, you're a complex person. But this is the comment for me right here. This is the comment. I think that baby feminized the brat in a way Judy did not anticipate.
That's a good. That's a good.
comment too. Sex and gender are different.
Okay, this is Baby Seal Club. I know he's a damn Democrat. Sex and gender are different. No,
Baby
sex and
you're a Democrat because you make
gender
sense.
are
Okay,
different.
Republicans
Sound like a
don't understand
damn
common sense, so don't you come here talking no common sense because Republicans don't have that.
sex and like how many genders are? It's only two genders and it's only two sexes.
But
Okay,
I
let's.
feel Dr. Russell. Dr. Russell says she thinks that baby feminized.
I
And I do,
believe
because
so.
once you have a baby, your body changes,
It changes.
your mind changes,
Yeah.
and those motherly instincts begin to start kicking in. Even if you don't know what you're doing, your innate ability to protect kicks in. So, excuse me, maybe that was something that could be causing friction, but still keep me out the group chat. Y'all need to work that out, not in the publications. Y'all need to work that out at home.
Well, it's going to be public because they're a public. They put their business out there publicly, so people are going to talk about it. I think is unfortunate for the brat because, like I said, I don't know about Judy. I don't think she was all in on the relationship. I don't think so.
And why would she not be all in? Because I feel like she is all in. She's all in because she has things to lose in this marriage as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if they separate and they didn't have a prenup, because I don't know what the laws are concerning same gender marriages.
I think they have the same type of I guess it all depends on where they got married.
But if the same divorce laws apply, then and they don't have a prenup, then she has a lot to lose.
She does, and in some of the reports I read, they said the brat is seeking full custody and I guess the alimony support or child support.
These are all things that are alleged, by the way. I just want to
Dr. Russell is saying sex is who you lay down with, gender is who you wake up as.
There you go. So I could lay down with a man and wake up now
as a what? I'm a woman. I'm gonna lay down as a woman. I'm gonna wake up as a woman.
But I might wake up and identify as a man when I wake up.
It's not. I don't get where y'all going with this.
This is what people
I'm a woman. I ain't gonna feel like, today I want to lift some weights, and I lift weights. Y'all see my arms? I do lift weights, but I ain't never felt like no man. Like, I want to lift some weights today.
You look like you about to get in that limo and beat Ike the heck up.
Dr. Russell said, who you wake up with? My husband. Who you wake up with? Dr. Russell? You all in my business, Dr. Russell. Dr. Russell, all in my business. Male or female, my husband.
Dr. Russell, I feel like people now, this is what they're doing. I feel like they are going to bed with like whatever sex, they're going to bed like a man
Okay.
going to bed with a woman going to bed with, and they wake up in the morning sometimes and be like, I'm a male today. This is how I'm feeling.
I'm a
This
male
is how
today.
I'm feeling. I am feeling like people are doing this. They're like, I'm gonna be a man today because I can, and because who can stop me? You know, because now society and social media has it such that you have to accept whatever people are shoving down your throat.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Yeah, that's true.
I can go to bed
Mhm.
as a feminine woman, and then I can wake up and be like, oh,
The masculine man
I
today.
feel
Yeah.
like 56.
like,
And
let me go change this tire
I
right
got
quick.
that magic.
That's
So-
my only example of a let me change this tire, girl.
And I feel like that is people's reality sometimes.
Yeah, that's true.
I feel like they're gender confused.
Mhm.
That's why I'd be like, oh, I'll confuse your friend. Take me out the chat. 'Cause
Yeah.
you know, I'm a whole confusion. Now
Yeah.
I am not against love.
Okay.
I am not against love.
Mhm.
I feel like you should be able to love who you want. That's your business. Because I grew up in a time where nobody was in the group chat. You didn't come out.
Yeah, you didn't talk about your business now.
Yeah, you didn't come out and say who you, even if people knew, even be like, girl, you gay.
Like, yep.
You never spoke on it.
You never spoke on it.
Never spoke on it. And so now we're living in a time where people feel like they have to speak on this for some reason. And I'm still like, no, take me out of the group chat, because it doesn't make me like or dislike you to know what you do in your bedroom. That's none of my business. I'm concerned about your character. So I don't know why people think they have to lead with they're a part of this community. No, just lead with your personality. That's it. Lead with your character.
Yeah, you know what's so funny about the way of what you said? The other video I was watching about Judy and DABRAT, they said Judy was trying to gain support or garner the support of the LGBTQ community.
And why? I'm gonna say this, and we're gonna take it there, because if you gain the support of that community, those some rich people. And
okay, maybe
what
that's
you don't know is behind the political scenes, those are the people with the money.
With the money,
So, and she has a business. She's a businesswoman.
Yeah, and you know what? She has a good product too. That I didn't know she owned that kaleidoscope.
She is upscaling that business every year, baby, and she is.
She has a good product.
Okay, so she's constantly, I feel like, thinking about how to expand. So if you have a business, you're thinking about those things, how to,
go to the next level,
set your family up with generational wealth. I feel like she's a person, because if you followed her, and I have, from the beginning, she started out as, she's a cosmetologist. She does hair. With her husband, she was almost homeless. She had her kids, she had her business, and her business is what helped her and sustained her, and she was able then to start rebuilding her life.
Now, but can we say that because of DABRAT, she was able to go to the next, reach higher levels? Because I don't think the kaleidoscope business started prior to DABRAT. I think that started after.
I don't agree with that, because this lady has always had star power.
Okay.
She's always been doing hair to the stars. Her product, I feel like, maybe have gotten a little bit more exposure from being married or being with DABRAT, but not that much, because she could get on her Instagram when she wasn't with DABRAT and say something, and people would be going off buying stuff. Her and Super Scent. You know Super Scent? She owns the crayon case. They're out of New Orleans. They're from New Orleans because
Okay.
so but her and Super Scent, they could back in the day, they could just get on their Instagram and be like, I went and bought this fryer at Walmart, girl. And next thing you know, in New Orleans, the fryer been bought out.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay. So
they've
they got that
always had,
star power.
she's always
Mhm.
had that some power, but I think, you know, yeah, in some places she's been able to reach farther now because her wife is a celebrity and she has a reach. But isn't that
Okay.
the case in even traditional marriages? Your
Yeah. Yeah.
spouse can
That's
reach you?
true. Yeah, that's true. If you marry up or whatever, you tend to uh garner, friends of the higher statue or whatever, if you want to call it. Um, so are you going to play the other video for
Yeah.
the
You want to
people?
play the Corey Holcomb
Yeah, yeah.
video? Okay. And shout out to that first video that I played was from a YouTube channel called CEF, and I will put them in the description once we finish this. And this video that we're portion of Corey Holcomb's show we're gonna play comes from, this was a different it's the THPP network.
Yeah, yeah. He'd always do like conglomerations of other different videos.
Child, we could get into Corey Holcomb, but anywho,
Yeah, he's something else, ain't he? Actually,
child,
he's something. I'm gonna pray for him.
child, he need more than prayer. He need bless oil thrown on him. He needs more than that. So that was generous. So you go ahead and pray for him. Okay.
It
Let me see.
started at 16:20.
16:20. I got.
20, yeah.
I did have it started there, and it. Oh, okay. We're gonna be 1 second ahead.
Ollie and Anna seemed so perfect. And what people didn't know was she was screaming for help.
She said,
But anyway,
I'm not going to give you 15 months, 15 nights, because that'd be 50-50. And I'm not going to give you 10 nights. And this is how you guys feel. And you can feel it's real. A woman will sit back and decide how much visitation you get with your own child. Think about it. Imagine someone sitting there and deciding how much time you get to spend with your own child. Ain't that messed up as a father?
I don't know if this is.
I mean,
this
you want
it?
to talk about a second-class
you sent
citizen.
me.
You want to talk about someone
I
who
sent
gets
you the
no
wrong
respect.
one.
Ain't that right? Listen,
And
I'm
so
not
many of you
surprised,
guys
child.
do this, and
Not
I've seen it for
surprised.
20
Let me
years.
look at
And
the
it's
history.
hard.
Let me see if I can share it.
Okay, so let's go to the article that you sent.
Yeah, then go to that.
See, y'all, that wasn't the super producer fault. So don't y'all be saying the super producer. No, I didn't. So the Brat and Judy's divorce. This is nclawyersforyou.com. And they did an article here on the Brat and Judy's divorce. This is all alleged, by the way. They have it broken down into sections. Let's see. What led to the divorce? Let's see. It says, while the couple has not publicly disclosed the specific reasons for their divorce, and they were married in February of 2022, by the way. So this is only 2 years?
Yeah, that's a short time to be married, but
I mean,
I'm not judging them.
You ain't got no statistics on that? I'm dead.
Yeah, there is statistics. 75% divorce rate.
Proof. There are several factors that could have contributed to their decision. The demands of their respective careers, the pressures of being public figures, and the complexities of navigating a relationship in the spotlight may have created strains that became too difficult to manage. Additionally, personal growth and the evolving of nature of relationships can sometimes lead to partners growing apart. DABRAT and Judy's decision to part ways marks the end of a significant chapter in their lives, but it also opens doors to new beginnings as they move forward. Separately, their fans and supporters would undoubtedly continue to cheer them on in their future endeavors. In a world where relationships are often idealized, it's important to remember that even the strongest bonds can face challenges. DABRAT and Judy story is a reminder that love, while powerful sometimes, requires difficult decisions in the pursuit of personal happiness and fulfillment. So, child, they didn't say anything about cheating. I don't see anything about that. So,
Okay, I put the link in the private chat message
okay,
for
let's
you.
see
Yeah.
if she has her facts together, y'all.
You know what? I need you to stop. Look, say the Lord, I rebuke you. I bind you in the name of Jesus. I
You
bind
and
you.
Donald Trump want to be rebuking everything. And don't
I
have
bind
no
you
facts.
in the name
Is
of
this one at
Jesus.
1620? This is the one that's supposed to be 1620. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
1620.
it
Yeah.
is. It is. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, you finally got it. Right.
I'm gonna get to some of the chats while you queuing it up.
Okay.
It's Baby Seal Club. It says, I agree. We used to not talk so much about politics, sex, and religion for a reason. Now that it's all we do, and wonder why we are divided. LOL. Yeah, I totally agree with you, Baby Seal.
Yeah, I mean, certain things used to be, especially that, the way I grew up, especially that bedroom conversation never
Mhm.
used to be a thing. Now
No,
it's
you didn't
almost
talk
like,
about the bed. I mean, that was so unladylike.
yeah, but even
You
so,
know?
it was just a private thing that you didn't
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, you didn't do
Like
it.
you didn't listen, don't include me in your sin.
No,
Don't include me in that. Okay,
no.
so the video is ready. I'm gonna play it.
Okay.
Judy, Jessica Dupart, heading toward divorce have certainly stirred up a lot of discussion, especially with the latest revelations from DABRAT. According to the reports, DABRAT has accused Judy of being unfaithful during their marriage, which has added significant strain to their relationship. DABRAT has also expressed deep emotional pain over their relationship, claiming that her experience in a lesbian marriage has been particularly difficult for her. She has gone as far as to say that she now believes such relationships are not natural, which is a very sparked debate within the LGBTQ plus community. Moreover, DABRAT has allegedly accused Judy of not truly being a lesbian, asserting that Judy is more interested in men and only used their relationship for financial gain. This accusation suggests that Judy may have had ulterior motives in their marriage.
Smokey, I am not trying to look at that girl's booty, all right?
No, you don't look at a booty before?
There's nothing new under the sun. I remember being back in college and a lot of ladies went on down that road and got their experimentation in with the same sex. They just called it youthful exploration, or another euphemism for getting a little thing that they want. Now, the Brat's relationship has these YouTube streets on fire. So allegedly, her lady never really liked ladies, but she was just with the Brat for a financial gain. Sounds really familiar. Almost sounds like the countless other relationships and marriages that are crumbling across the United States of America. A financial incentive to break it. You see, the family court system, if you are in fact married, does not give any quarter. If this is true, someone's going to pay. And how many times have we seen it? $18,000 a month, anybody? $20,000 a month. Hell, let's go for 40. Tyrese crying. Maybe it'll be somebody else this time, because people don't understand the pain that you feel when you realize that you've been played. And it was all a money grab.
To run back to a man before deciding she wanted Brad again.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Not running back to a man. Honey. No way! No way! Oh, hell no! Hell to the no! Big Judy, is that why you got that big old booty? Honey, you know she got a big butt. Did she get it for the men? Okay, girl.
I think married men and lesbians need to start hanging out more. We got to put our heads together and try to solve our common problem, the women in our lives, so we can somehow attain the perceived happiness of the average gay dude out there. You can't just hang out with any lesbian. Got to make sure you're hanging out with the dude in the relationship. By dude, I just mean she's the one that gets blamed for most of it. Because no relationship is balanced. Somebody is getting away with more. Somebody's drafting behind the other. It's like a bike race. Somebody else is taking the fucking weather in the face. Da-da-da-da. Somebody else is fucking right behind. Oh yeah, it really is wet. Just kind of hiding under your fucking poncho. Every relationship, there's the person that does the dishes and the person that lets them soak, right? Take a look at the look on the average lesbian's face, all right? I don't mean a lesbian in her 20s. She's got a whole life ahead of her. She's got Christmas in her eyes, right? I mean a lesbian about 35, 36, starting to settle into what the deal's gonna be. Find a married guy about the same age. Look at the look on his face. Look at the look on her face. Go back to his face. It's the same look. And then look at gay guys. Some of the happiest people I've ever met in my life, they're almost too happy. It's like, hey, how's it going? They're like, hi! Almost floating across the room with that lack of estrogen just yanking down your crease. I'm not lesbians are up at the bar like a bunch of jaded cops assholes. The was I thinking? U-hauling after 10 days moving in. She's crazy!
Thank you for watching the tip now.
Yeah. One thing that I did not agree with, if DABRAT said it, I don't know if she said it, is that she accused Jessica or Judy of not being a real lesbian.
You and I feel like that?
How when I just ran the video at the beginning of DABRAT dating men too. So she can't be called.
Are you saying she can't throw stones if she lives in a glass
baby,
house?
You daddy Al Iverson. Stop playing with me. That's my baby daddy. Stop playing with me.
That's your baby daddy.
Okay. Stop playing with me. So you have a nerve.
Okay.
Saying
but she claims to be bisexual.
Because who?
DABRAT. Isn't she supposed to be like bisexual?
How you accusing? Either way it go. You going both ways. How you accusing somebody?
Yeah, going both ways. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
That's crazy to me. If this is true,
okay.
Let's talk about repercussions. They just had this baby. For me, I didn't feel like 2 years in they should be trying to do that. But I know that the brat was getting up in age, and it's very touch and go when you pass a certain age, and so they were trying to catch things before that age, so that she could be the one to carry the baby. But like in the video, alimony, possibly child support.
Yeah, it sounds like Judy makes more than her because she's seeking, I guess some type of financial support.
I told you the business that she has been long established. Mm-hmm. So she's known people in the industry. She's known celebrities too. But I feel like I said, DABRAT gave her the ability to reach maybe the hip hop side,
right,
of that. But so you feel like the rumors is true?
I do. I really
let me put my evidence up because we're gonna get out of here. We don't let the people, too long. So this is the real Judy B. This is her page.
We don't see it.
Day that the blogs dropped that story. So they came on in their respective Instagram, IG accounts and showed you that they are together at their home. These are just rumors. Look at them hugging.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The real Judy B says, I don't know why people want us to break up so bad.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
More pictures. They're getting on a flight, maybe.
But those pictures could have been taken a long time ago.
Our relationship, this was it for me. This was the clapback. Our relationship is stronger than your credit score.
Okay.
Stronger than your relationship with fast food. That's strong, child, because it's some fast food places. Listen, I'll fight you.
They got a strong hold.
Stronger than that lingering scent you leave after exiting the bathroom. Stronger than how your
stronger
deodorant,
than your boo-boo.
Okay, stronger than how your deodorant is supposed to be. Now leave us be. We know I think she was trying to say we be out the way and not bothering anyone.
Okay.
And so
they posting these. Now we can't say, okay, Yeah, they posted these. But are they still streaming on their network?
You see what she
On
told you? Now make a video about that.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
they're still streaming their show. Their show.
so the producers is probably like, well, we gotta prolong this breakup because we're not filming right now. So we
So
want
what
you to
if the
get
breakup?
online.
What if the breakup was for the show? Maybe the ratings went down, and that's why I say take us out the group chat, because sometimes
Mhm.
people be doing these things to boost their show. It
Oh
has
yeah,
to
oh
be.
yeah. So the rumor breakup was for to
It could. The
get the
ratings could be going
ratings up.
down, and
Uh,
they're saying to themselves, okay, we need to do something
mhm.
to get these ratings back up. What can we do? And it could have been a whole agreement.
Yeah, and usually that's what happens behind the scenes. They agree to say they breaking up, and we got to throw why we breaking up? Oh, because you cheated.
Right.
Or something like that.
Right. So I'm just like, could this be that? Because they have been going so hard for each other. And I thought it
But
was commendable.
that's camera. I like I said, how many times have you seen a couple that looks on the face, on the surface, they look like the perfect couple, but once you get to know them, that couple is like in shambles and they have a lot of problems going on.
Well,
So
a lot of these marriages are for public um position.
mhm, mhm,
I feel like a lot of these marriages out here are a sham. Not just their
mhm.
marriage, some of these heterosexual marriages too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah,
I mean, for me, I just feel like this is something that they did for their show that might not have been true, but they're doing it so that their ratings on their show can get back stable, and
yeah.
get back to a point to where people are watching. Because
Right.
after they had the baby, I would imagine that people were not interested. People lose interest quick.
Yeah, yeah.
So I would imagine that. All right, we're gonna get into the
Okay.
runaround.
The runaround.
We're gonna go to our next segment, the runaround, and then we're gonna get out y'all hair. Y'all, I'm sure y'all listen. I know y'all getting tired of me because I actually been live a lot this week.
Just say
So,
you've been streaming 24/7.
child, I feel
What
like
time you get off
I
last
feel
night?
I feel run down. Um,
It is a lot.
it is.
Scheduling a show and streaming is a lot.
It
People think
is.
it's
And then
easy.
all
It's a
the
lot.
research that you're doing before
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
the the um
Before the actual show.
yeah,
Yeah.
before the actual show.
Hmm.
So we are at my favorite part of the show.
The runaround. We got to get some music for the runaround when we start the
Don't worry,
runaround.
I'm coming up with something. I want it to
Okay.
be good. I want it
Okay.
to be good because I make all the original music on this show. For those of you that are watching, I do make commercials for people. I do music. So I did all the music for this show, for my show, for the Double Up show that I'm on. So if you are in need of something like that, reach out to me. Now I don't work for free.
I know
So,
that's right. Shoot, you gonna have to pay me.
okay. This ain't no pay to play either. You just gonna pay me and I'm gone.
My money.
Or you gonna pay me and I'm gone. But we are gonna get into the runaround. Let me get I gotta get the right setup for it. This makes me laugh so much too because Shawan is funny when she sees these things. Okay, so let's go.
Okay.
All right. So the first one. 42 state attorneys generals. 42. So 42 of the states the attorney generals demand a Surgeon General warning label for social media apps.
What?
So they
Okay.
want a warning label for the social media apps because they were saying that there has been a lot more cases of suicides and mental illness stemming from social media platforms.
We're talking about kids.
Not necessarily, because there has been a lot of adults that have done things. Did you not see just recently a bishop's wife was having an affair with a young woman for 18 years, and the bishop's wife broke it off, and this young lady took to social media so distraught.
Oh my God.
Okay, so this is why the state's attorneys of these 42 states want to have a warning label. How would you do that?
I'm baffled. How would you put a warning
Not you,
label on an
confusion
app?
friend. Not you and Donald Trump over there don't have no solution.
No, I don't like. Look, I credit Kamala because she came up with the slogan. He doesn't have a plan. Well, I'm pretty sure he don't have a plan for this one. You know.
Okay, thank you. And the Democrats do, because you see these 42 Democratic states attorney generals, they said they want a warning label.
But what would the warning label say? Don't let your kids use it,
I
or
don't know. I feel like the warning label would say something like use at your own risk.
or just like you know what they say with alcohol or smoking cigarettes and stuff like that. That kind of warning label.
Yeah.
Almost.
And I agree, baby Seal. This is a lame first step, but it is a step for some of these parents who have lost their children to suicide behind some Facebook bullying or, some stalking. I don't.
You know, my son asked me when would he get a phone, and it's the kids, and he's only 10, but he's a sixth grade 10, so he's young for his age to be in sixth grade. And I'm pretty sure all his friends get these social. We don't allow them to be on the internet during the week, but we let them stream gaming online during the weekend. And I said, well, maybe when you are older, and he has to prove to me he's less impressionable. Like, our values are instilled. You just give them just enough to see how they would react to certain things, to see if he's making good choices.
Right.
Then I could say, oh yeah, you're mature enough to have a phone.
Well,
but,
okay, because I'm a single parent. My daughter had a phone when she was in middle school, but she didn't get a phone until she was in middle school. But it was because she had to go to daycare.
Okay, so it's kind of like a tracking thing.
But listen, and now she's 17, and she still doesn't have social media. So she does have she has an Instagram page, but she's never on it because I monitor it, but she's never on it. She doesn't have a Facebook page, so you can't find her on Facebook. And she says she's 17. She have her own phone now, so she could be on. She could
actually do those,
but because I never, impressed upon them or felt the need, I wasn't out there. I feel like some of these parents are out here filming these kids and giving these kids, channels and pages so that they can get money, and they're not thinking about, you need to let this kid be a kid.
Be a kid. The consequences.
And so these kids are constantly being filmed. They're constantly told to lie. And then you wonder why when Bubba get up and get grown, he out there stealing, lying, and trying people. Yeah, because you didn't have him filming all his childhood doing lying, dying, and trying stuff.
And you said lying, dying, and trying.
So yeah, I mean, it's a lame first step, but I feel like it is a step.
I'm with Baby Seal on that one. I don't think much is gonna come from that.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Company plans to track workers' locations in return to office work crackdown.
What the hell? Track your location. Now that's a violation of my rights.
Not you and Donald Trump, y'all giving people rights over there now.
No, we all about the rights. Democrats want to take away your rights.
Well, I think
they want big government to control everything.
This one right here, I can't get with because not on the phone that I pay for.
Hell no.
You're not. But because people have been taking advantage of the working from home situation and other things, I understand it, but I don't think this is the way that you combat that, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Because you so many things
look, just imagine getting a call from your employer.
Hello, why are you in the bathroom? Like, because I gotta use the bathroom.
You gotta use the bathroom.
Girl, this is gonna be me. If I get a it say, why are you in the bathroom? I'm be like, fire me now.
Fire me now, quick.
Because I ain't coming back after
I ain't coming back. You tracking my location. That's a little bit crazy.
But there's this one company, and I think it's called PwC or something like that. Yeah, this was wild to me. That was crazy. Judge orders Sean Diddy Combs to pay Michigan man $100 million in case alleging sexual assault. A Michigan judge has ordered beleaguered hip-hop mogul Sean P. Diddy Combs to pay out $100 million judgment to a man currently in prison who claimed Combs drugged and sexually assaulted him back in 1997. The man is currently in jail. He gonna come out of jail flossing, and he gonna be dancing like Diddy. Thought I told you
like that. Can't stop, won't stop. I can't stop, won't stop.
I'm like, what?
I'm surprised they allowed him to sue while he was. Like, when you're in jail, are you the ward of the state?
No.
Okay.
But you can sue people while you're
you can sue people while you're in jail.
You
okay.
Have rights in jail.
Okay.
You still have rights in jail. And baby, he has so many rights that he won.
See.
So if this don't tell y'all this is something a little strange going over there in bad boy world. Okay.
Bad boy, come out to play.
He said for life. He said for life. That's what I'm telling you. Okay. Yeah, that had me weak. Okay, so I put this up here because remember the last time we were talking about the New York City mayor getting served with all of those federal subpoenas.
Right.
What I failed to tell you all was he could have possibly gotten all those subpoenas because he was allegedly friends with the Bling Bishop. And the Bling Bishop was sentenced to 9 years in prison. Get this, for stealing an old lady's retirement. And he used to be a bishop. Now, during the time that he was going through the investigation and everything, he used to come on his social media and say, my best friend is the mayor of New York, Eric Adams.
That's
go
crazy.
ask about me. So that could have been why this now Dodo is asking the church to pray for him because he was friends with the Bling and the Bling pastor got sentenced to only 9 years for this crime. And he could have went in there and started talking and saying all kinds of things.
Wow.
And you never know what he said. And it says the IRS, since the Bling pastor stole money, somebody's retirement, now the IRS has joined the investigation into the NYPD's nightclub enforcement practices. Commissioner's phone seized.
Oh, wow.
Child. You should see your face right now. Okay.
To me, that's crazy. I was kind of maybe thinking like Eric Adams is, one of those, I guess, leaders that really didn't know what was going on. But I think he actually has something to do with some of the corruption that's going on within this camp.
Baby, I believe that bishop got in jail and now he is in there.
He's
talking
stalking.
to
Yeah,
everybody,
he's
'cause he
singing
gonna
like a
be in there for
canary.
9 years, and he just going around trying to throw his weight around in jail and telling all the people that he know. And child,
He
the
probably trying to
FBI in there,
shorten his sentence time.
the FBI in there listening to all his phone calls, and people are just crazy, just crazy. So.
Baby Seal said Mayor Adams sucks. I am from NYC and he is very unpopular. And Minion, I'm sorry.
There you go.
Minion with opinion. I knew that ninja was corrupt.
Look at these credits out of the way. CBS News, the BBC News, Fox News Chicago, CNN, and NBC4 NYC. That's the credits for the runaround. I hope you guys are enjoying the runaround. I hope you're enjoying all these segments. And don't get it twisted. Me and Shawan Burns.
Yes.
We forever gonna be sisters.
We're gonna be sisters to the end.
Whether she wrong or not.
Nah, don't even see. That's why we are sisters from another mother, because only a sister would say that.
She my sister on my daddy's side, not my
sister on my daddy's side.
Okay, she my sister on my daddy's side, not my mama's side. So
that is too funny.
We're gonna be sisters forever and ever. And we gonna get ready to get up out of here because it's time for us to go. Y'all should be sick of us, but we're gonna let this one lady tell y'all what to do. See y'all tomorrow.
Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button.
Child, let me let
press the subscribe button.
Say it, kill me. Watch, listen to it. It sounds like she's saying subscribe.
Subscribe.
Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button.